in them. Will stop Northern Lights that already dominated the first map. It was 13-0 on that Anubis, which was Fightclub's map pick. Now we're heading into that Inferno. Northern Lights picked that one, and definitely be hoping that it'll go a lot better for them. Sis, though, starts without looking at the player in the cubby. The Mind's able to capitalize with a double. Soyberg with a kill. Agals with another, but should be near impossible to climb it back from here. Snow got the kill with the dualies, and they lost control of the angle. Just the player in the boiler. While he's building up heat, he is dead to rights. The Snow kills it off. Northern Lights continue on in their winning ways. It's 14 rounds in a row for Northern Lights now. Let's see how far they can take this streak. Fightclub, despite not actually planting the C4, still electing for a fortify. Primarily the Eagle, but there is a Tech 9 on Agals that probably be a difference maker. Here the Util. Agals works back off, mines at the first. The HG try to find a distance. Almost found the second kill. Thankfully enough though, Frank is able to lock down the angle. Joybug. Still finding another one. Assist down. Two players dead already for the CT, so they gotta be careful. The M4 is down on the floor. That is pretty much what they want to get and confirm. Now it is in their acquisition. Tallies is trying to at least find a look. Any one-on-ones that they can get. And they do great. That's one, but not the next. 3 players down. Definitely not the cheapest round in the economy of Northern Lights, but it was a forced buy from the other end. And Northern Lights can definitely afford to just pick up a few more MP9s. Farm them up on this one. And then just hope for the best on the next. Three nades stack for Fightclub, probably to try to kill those players that are playing towards B. Not the case. 2 of those nades actually find their way towards top mid, but one of them, first back, does significant damage to the team players themselves. No one a single point of health, and he'll be found. Now it's starting to get problematic as it's down to another 2-on-2. This round should be easy. There's catching off Mashkin on the reload. Finding the first player in. Still expensive, and they did not. I think no, they did pick up the rifle probably, right? Oh, never mind. That's not just buying a rifle outright. So while the CTs were victorious for the most part, economies where things are going to be problematic. They are able to, of course, fully buy up and invest in utility in this round, but they've got 2 MP9s that are carrying over from the previous. This is already down to 26 HP. There's on the B site. Might have an easier dual task ahead of him if they are just ready for it, though. Love the defensive smoke. And waiting for the proper timing to use it. Mines opens up the round. Not that it's stopping Fightclub from trying to take duels at top mid. Player from the cubby working their way on the other end, and Snow surviving that one, but the HE could have been the death of Kurt. It won't be for now. Curtail is able to find a kill. 3-on-4 advantage still with the CP side. Now they're gonna try to push through. You got the HE ready. Player in the booth dropping down. A trade found. Look at Tails. Frank should be good for the one. The question is, can he find the next? And it's going to be a no. Curtails surviving on 4 points of HP. And the HE to the right place. His death doesn't go far enough, though. 2 health. That's the number. 2 players. Those are his goal. Trades for the first, but he walks out of church. Seems like there's some sort of divine intervention there. That shot could not connect. Nor the lights continue. Their winning ways have 17 rounds now without being interrupted or stopped by Fightclub. A lot of utility invested. Agos had to back off completely. These are what, like 2 Molotovs? Holding the entirety of that banana. They still don't have the crossfire. Still only got a Tech 9. It's all about that next duel, and Cham chimes in as they shut it down. There's no quarrels to the other side, because as much as they are trying to fight, they really found nothing. If anything, ignore the lights. It has been nothing but net in this game. 2 from Frank to find 5. 1 from Mines to tally up to 7. Mashkin trying as best as he can to remain alive in the apartments. Caught off on the bridge, and that is going to be a kill confirmed by Frigolito. Five in a row for Northern Lights. And we'll see how it goes from here. Mines. And the first kill, Smoke. Maybe in the right timing, but there are plenty of players behind it from the other end. Sure, they're only on pistols. But when they close the range like that, it might be the difference maker. Frank with a kill. Mine's another one. 9 in total now. Up to 10. 11th again at Alt Mid. This time, ready for the player at spawn. Great shot onto Mines. So no quad kill found. Triple is the best that they're gonna get this one. But really, while the way that the rounds play out, well, it differs from time to time, but feels like the result is always the same. And a buy from the T slide that could hopefully be a banner, some light, some solace for a Fightclub that hasn't been able to find anything ever since this matchup started. And they'll continue to be unsuccessful. 2 players at B find their first kill. Incendiary to slow down the progression onto short itself, but not that they're stopping from the balcony. Curtails. Traded back by Snow. Excellent read. Being able to track that one is pivotal. 3-on-3. Now the advantage finally with Fightclub. Seen that one before, but this time it's all in the hands of Frank. Unconfirmed by Mashkin. It seems like the lead will stop. It was 19 rounds in a row, but they can't really make it 20. Nobody takes 20 rounds in a row from us. Nobody. Oh, Connor in the CT side. Actually, despite winning those 6 rounds, might be threatened. Northern Lights loses again. And they'll have to reset, take a few rounds off, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Says down already. The early proceedings of the round, and Soisberg tried the same, met the same result. Thankfully, though, not going to be the case for Mashkin as he takes down Mines. Their player did. Boys of the A slide, they shut down the entire coalition. And just Agos left alive. Trying to work his way into top mid again itself, but as you can tell, Northern Lights, they're going to utilize their numbers. Try to re-clear the angle. Agos should pretty much be dead here on contact, but instead, he's able to find Cham. Maybe a world where he could have actually just went straight to the B side, but instead, he goes into the embrace of Snow. The Opper is able to find another kill, another round. And maybe Fightclub were just a bump in the road. We'll still never know. Because they are capable of a lot more than that, but right now, this is not looking good. Frank and Mines. Those are the kills. Frigolito as well. Oh, just Agos and Curtails again. And it seems the two T's are at least trying to put up more of a fight. That's the kill found. And Frank is on 3 HP. So that crossfire is to be detrimental to the odds of Fightclub, but essential for Northern Lights. They're gonna test it now. The op successful. And the rifle from Frank. Make sure that they don't even need Frigolito there at the end. And that is the prophecy we're told. It's a mere bump in the road. Gets around to save face if they don't lose 230 0s. But Northern Lights are definitely running out of the other side. That is pretty much a wash. 5 players dead at Banana. Spraying it down to the smoke. And I guess that works. I wanted to score this half. They got the buy. Incendiary to slow it down. That's a ton of HE damage. Frank and Cham with the auto snipers, repeating the same fate that we have seen in the Anubis. And Fightclub pretty much be doomed here. I mean, Matchkin's gonna be able to find a kill or two or something, but even that, not gonna really find much. The auto sniper is successful, and it's a flawless round for Northern Lights as they stack up double digits. Golito able to find success with the HEs and the utility actually working out well for Fightclub on the other end. Not that they're gonna find any kills with it, but been right on the money. Maybe that will allow Mashkin the space necessary to find a kill if he works his way through Boiler. Perhaps, but not to be the case now. The smoke holding his position pretty well. Frigolito found. And Mashkin and Agals. The final round, 2 Mac 10s. They'll try to work their way down through the balcony. They will go undetected for the time being. The drop pops. The kill by Snow. Just Mashkin. Denied a quad kill. That will happen once again. Jam was on half health, but he came at the right time to trade to the firing line of the smoke. With the 11th on the board. Just the one for Fightclub, but that's a lot better than what we have seen on the Anubis. It was 12-0 there. Still a second pistol from Northern Lights. Pretty much finish the game as it is. On this pistol, Northern Lights fed up quite a bit. 2 players there towards the B slide, but they're not put in rotation. If anything, if you look at Fightclub, they got the stronger hold on the A side, but they lose Mashkin to begin with. Another kill could be had towards top mid. Schoberg needs to find a shot. Instead, it's going to be mines to clear him out both. And what is left are those 2 players that started the round at B. Be able to collect the one. Got the dualies on Sids. Agos. The Kevlar at hand, so it needs to be a shot to the head. That is not going to be the case, so Agos at least finds his one. But then a quick trade from Snow to have match point elimination looming for this Fightclub, and well, they've been punched the hell out of the server. You know, that this is the stop and he's already dead kind of situation. See how that pans out from here. All the Lights buying up, but so does the other end, and both teams are really looking to run this one down. A kill from Curtis. Tails, another one from Cham. No. Could be caught off. That's a Nova right straight to the face, the shotgun. Not joking around in these kind of scenarios. But you got a Nova of their own. Straight to the smoke. Shots fired. It's going to be Sizz victorious at the end of that one. Maybe not for long as the Krieg fires in. Advantage is with the CT side, but don't need to get to the Krieg. Mines is close in the distance. Disrespecting their presence, and they're going to punish that one with a shot to the head from the Deagle. Champ got the P90 at hand. He's turned around them. They are none the wiser. Defused out in the open in front of the fountain. And Nova not in the range. Take that duel lightly. We'll have to swap to the pistol, but it's going to be Mashkin to find that kill. Probably the round. Maybe not enough time. It's just going to be just about. And it seems like Northern Lights are going to stay in the server for quite a bit longer. Pivotal win for Fight Club. Now the tables have turned. Now they'll be the team that are financially struggling. Rifles galore on the side of Fight Club. Well, Frank opens up the round for their team. This dead snow takes down another one, and this is starting to be scary. It's gun picked up. You know where the next player is. Holding the line through the balcony. Curtails. Should not be peeking into the creek. He still finds an excellent shot on the snow. They'll continue to punish. Another one from Curtails. Advantage still with that T-slide, and they just want to finish the game right then and there. One shot to the head from the Tech 9. Trying to go for the knife, but Agos is not going to have any of that disrespect. Instead, it's a classic finish, a shot to the head, and a very quick series, 13-2, off the back of a 13-0. And, well, that is a Fight Club, but unfortunately, it seems like there was only one horse in today's race. So, congratulations to Northern Lights. They still got one more chance, and with that, that pretty much should actually seal teams that we'll be having here today. You know, we got Northern Lights, Bax, Phantom Esports, Atrovim, Hyper Spirit, and Flame Sharks. Those 6 teams will be competing again tomorrow, head to head, to see which 3 out of those 6 will be continuing on to the main switch.